What was different about the Squid Game video?
There's a lot of things, because A, it was a mega giga crazy trend, but that was also the first video we ever used CGI. I was like, I at most spent like $2 million on a video up to that point. That one we spent 4.2 million. So like, it was like a mega ultra trend, supercharged with our biggest budget ever. We scrapped all our videos, went all hands on deck, 30 minutes of just everything. I poured my heart and soul into it. I think it was just like a right combination of everything. More money, more effort, more time, super trend, stir it all together.
How was that day? Like that day the Squid Game video comes out, you push publish. What is the next like 12 hours?
It's crazy because like we gained 10 million subscribers that month.
Jesus.
Across all the platforms that month, we gained like 25 million. It was wild. Like that broke the world record for most views on a single YouTube video in a day.
Did you know within the first hour you were like, this
100%. Yeah.
Did you know before you posted it?
Oh yeah.
So what I did there, which I don't normally do, is I was hyping it up on TikTok, which actually worked really well. So like I was showing the sets before.
Yeah, that's true. You've never did a promo really.
Exactly. But that one we were just so f***ing balls deep, money spent. Like I needed this to do well. Or I'm This is like betting the farm on the video. So we were like showing the sets, getting people hyped, and like we were getting 30 million views on a TikTok, just like of people just showing them parts of the video, not even showing the contestants, just like, hey, look what we built, and they were like exploding. So like by the time we uploaded, there were like millions of people on the channel just like refreshing, waiting for it to go live, and there were like people begging for us to drop the video. So which that worked really well. It was like, that's the thing, like Squid Game was us doing everything perfect with a giga trend. It's gonna be damn near impossible to like recreate all that. Like every factor just felt
perfect video with the perfect
and the turnaround was quick.
With the perfect hype, with the perfect everything. Like I don't even know, like in hindsight, I don't know how we did it. 45 days, it was f***ing hell.
That's
and
insane.
150 people working on that video. It was like crazy.
Yeah.
We were pulling on it. Every connection I had, like we had different YouTubers, like we put squibs on them, these devices, so we could kill them by popping this. And like, so like that connected to like the Wi-Fi center in this giant stadium that we're doing the red light, green light. But the first day we went to film, the Wi-Fi crashed. There was too many there. And then we rebooted, and now certain phones are dying. Hell. So I gave everyone who came out $1,000, all 456,000 of them. I was like, hey, sorry. So that's why I went from 3.5 million to 4.2. It's basically like we had to re-upgrade the system in the stadium to handle 456 individual devices so we could kill them.
$456,000?
Yeah, so I gave them all grand. I was like, all right, just come back in the morning.
You could have given them $500. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well. It's actually supposed to be a $2 million video that turned into 4.2 million. And that's when I was like, 2 million was already crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, by the end of it, I'm just like, bro, if this doesn't crush.
How much did Squid Game cost?
What?
The actual show.
I think it was like 9 million, right?
Wow.
And that was 10
Look at the
episodes.
ROI.
Like 8 hours of content. Mine was like a 25-minute video. We're also in bump nowhere, so there's not studio space.
I love that you stayed in North Carolina.
Yeah, but one of the negatives of North Carolina is there's not studio space.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, so it's not like I can just go rent a bunch of like studios. So I'm like, oh, the red light, green light was like in a rodeo station where they like wrangle cows and shit. And we're like, clear out the animals. Wow. we need a set here. And then we're like, any churches here with open, because there's a lot of churches in North Carolina, not a lot of warehouses. And so, you know, you find like a church here for a set. And then you like, we have our big studio and you do sets here. And like, we're like scraping the barrel to find like space to build all this shit. And then we had to build a custom app. So it has all the numbers of the players so I can tap and kill them when they die. So like their squib explodes. But we also have to make sure their squib doesn't light on fire. It's crazy, man. All this in 45 days while building these sets, while also doing CGI for the first time. And I mean, I just like, I was terrified.
That's what I was thinking. I was watching. I was like, there's no way that one of these didn't light on fire or something happened. Because you actually have like a mini, I don't want to call it explosion, but like.
There was, with smoke. And that's how we got the real effect. It was, I think it was red at first. And then I was like, okay, like clicked like before we were about to film. I was like, we can't have blood. Which is why we switched the color. And it was so much. So between that, which we've never done before, and our custom app, and the Wi-Fi system, and these crazy sets, like walls, like taller than I've ever seen before. Plus, like, you know, the top of it's a stadium. And when we're filming, they're like, you know, we're just gonna turn it into blue sky, like Squid Game. We're just gonna CG it. I'm like, what the f does that mean? We're just gonna CG this roof.
That was your CGI? Was the roof?
Yeah, all everything, man. It was And I'd never done this any before. So I was just losing my goddamn mind left and right because that sky up there is not real.
Oh, starting at the end of the blue is all CGI?
Yeah, all CGI. Really? We're in a studio. What we did was we took the lights, so we had to install a grid system, and then we angled the lights in a way where it was looking like it came from a sun. So all the lights came from a certain direction to mimic a sun.
Crazy. And what is this day like? You wake up, this is your Super Bowl. You spent $5 million on it.
That's everything.
What is the pregame ritual? That you have?
Well, so we do this.
But like, do you sleep like, okay, I need 8 hours?
Oh no, we were dying. We were all dying.
Wow.
That was a lot. That was the hardest thing our team's ever done. 150 people were working on this video. Those were the most hectic 45 days of my entire existence.
Each one of
I got money on the table.